Welcome, everyone, to a BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
People have been asking us to get into the whole One Piece craze ever since, I believe, August of 2020, when we reacted to all of the One Piece openings. It's our second biggest video that we ever made, and for a while it was our first. You know, you guys have been insane about this for a long time, and we mostly, not ignored, but we're just scared to get into it. Not
we
because
much ignored.
it wasn't ignored.
Like,
no, we were always
One Piece, and we were like, no.
We weren't like, no. We were like, we wanted to make sure that we were getting into it at the right time. And for us, the right time was not when we were watching Naruto or, already embroiled in this other fandom and everything. It was, we wanted to make sure, I knew we would like, we're gonna like One Piece. It's clearly high quality. It has incredible storytelling, world building, everything that everybody's already said about it, and all the reasons why everybody wants us to watch it. But we wanted to make sure that we gave it as fair a shake as possible, and that we would get into it with positive emotions and not out of obligation, and not because, it was good for views or whatever it is, but when we're ready. We're pretty critical as people, and that's something you'll find on this channel. Say if you're just coming for One Piece, is that we're generally a bit more critical than a lot of other reaction channels. But for this show, for One Piece as a series, not just for this live action series, but we're trying to be a little bit more open-minded and just really get into the series in a really honest way, and just enjoy ourselves, because that's what everybody wants, and that's what we want to do. Is if we're gonna be watching something for 1,000 episodes, because we will be watching the anime after watching this live action series, we're gonna need to like it, and the best way to do that is to just take it as it comes. Low pressure, chill, still get really invested, still have theories or break things down like we often do.
And still call it out if there are parts
if we
that
have
we don't
problems,
like.
we'll say it. Yeah, because that's part of it too. Is you don't 100% love everything about everything. Sometimes there's something you don't like, or there's whatever. So we're gonna be honest, and that's a big part of what we believe a reaction channel is about, is showing our honest reaction, what we really think about things, and talking about them as in depth and as fair as we can. But sometimes that means being a little bit negative. But in general, for this, we wanted to take a step back from our whole mythos as reactors and everything. We're taking this as kind of a fresh start in a way. And what better way to do that than to watch this new live action show that everybody's been clamoring about. We were kind of unsure what to do. We know that there's, we aren't spoiled on what it is, but we know that there's some kind of spoiler that happens roughly halfway through or something that won't happen till later in the anime. So we know that there's something like that. We don't know what it is at all, but this is a big deal. Everybody's talking about this. I feel like it's a really good way to not just get us into it, but get the swell around this all going, and get us started off on the right foot, I think.
And also, I think a lot of people that have reacted to this are either people who don't watch anime or people who have already seen One Piece.
Right.
So we thought, well, either we're gonna be we'll watch it later as people who've already seen One Piece, or we can watch it first because we already like anime and have an entire channel talking about anime, that we're not going to be like, oh, the anime was worse than the live action. We'll be able to appreciate it
for both.
For what they are.
I think we come at it with kind of an interesting perspective, not a unique one. I'm sure there's a bunch of reactors who are using this as their intro into it, but being that we're very into.
We were already going to watch
anime.
One Piece anyway, actually. Which is kind of an interesting thing.
It timed out really well.
It timed out really well that we, earlier this year, had been thinking, maybe after Hunter x Hunter is winding down, maybe that might be a good time to watch One Piece. And then this came out, so we were like, maybe this is a sign, maybe we should just do it. Yeah, so if you're here and you've never seen us before, you can check out our other channel. This is our One Piece channel, because it just seemed like a good idea to keep it separate. And so we have this for One Piece. We have our other channel where right now is on there is Fruits Basket, finishing up Hunter x Hunter, and some other stuff. 86 will be on there. So yeah.
Yeah, go check that out. We got the idea from a few other people. There's Ruff Senpai, who's big in the One Piece community, and who was a very similar story to us, started reactions in 2020 and grew. He took on One Piece, and then it completely took over everything, and then he switched his channels around to make sure that his main channel was a One Piece channel. And we took that, we saw that, and we also saw JD Anime, our buddies Jackie and Devi over there, who also have their own One Piece dedicated channel, who are just, doing so well. And they're also a couple reactor like us, around the same size, also, well known for Naruto reactions. A lot of overlap. So we talked to them, and they advised us to do a similar thing, or shared their experience. And, they're obviously awesome, and, it seems to be working good for them. So we decided, because we know that One Piece fans, you guys are insane, and some would say unhinged. So no, I'm just kidding.
And we didn't want you on our main channel.
We wanted to clear the riffraff out of our channel. No, we know that, like, it's a very, and especially with our experience with Naruto, another, like, long running, very strong fandom, is that, like, a lot of you guys just want the One Piece and don't want to worry about all the other stuff. And a lot of the people who are more interested in, like, seasonal anime and more
they don't want to get a notification every single day.
Yeah, because that's our plan, is after,
they don't want a notification every time a One Piece drops if they're not interested in that.
Because that's the thing, is so these episodes for this live action, to get back to the show here at hand, the live action is not going to be posted every day. We're going to post 3 times a week. And then while that's going on, while these are going up on YouTube, we're going to get nice and ahead on the anime. There will be a good amount on Patreon by the time this is all out there and it's all good to go. And yeah, hopefully it'll be really smooth, but we're just gonna take our time with the live action. Yeah, build up a nice backlog so that you guys can get consistent One Piece reactions. Our plan is every day. We know that that's not an optimal thing. That might speed up as time goes on once we get really into the show. But starting out, we've debated doing like doubles every day, but now running 2 channels once this is happening, we don't want to overwhelm ourselves. Again, consistency is the key, and that's what we learned as well with Naruto, is that, like, if you post way too much, or if you want to maintain an audience with other things, or just maintain your sanity by doing other things in your life, then you need to maintain that balance. So we know that it's not optimal, and it might take we're committed in making this channel. We're committed to doing this for years.
I think also, hopefully, if you're here and you watch One Piece reactions, you're probably used to it taking quite a while, just given the nature of shows. And also, the other good thing about this is I feel like a lot of channels have either, like, I feel like so many other reaction channels, like, I look around and I feel like everyone is watching One Piece. Everyone is, like, well into One Piece at this point. So hopefully, maybe if you're looking for someone just starting out, this is a good place.
Yeah. And we're in it for the long haul. Hopefully this channel is a good example of that, and lets you know that we're very serious about this. We're taking it very seriously, but also try not to take it very seriously, because that's
yes.
As that's kind of the point of One Piece, is about the journey, and it's something that we also learned coming out of Hunter x Hunter. We talked about that in our final episode reaction, which might not be out by this point, but the journey is important. And after finishing a show like Hunter x Hunter with that whole message, it kind of primed us for this, and we talked about that. It's like, we're really excited to just get into some, like, just a good, long, like, strong emotions, just a good, I feel like we're in a better place to get into this series than we ever would have been before. So I'm glad we waited. Thanks to all of you who have waited up to this point. Is there anything else you want to say?
Leave a like on this video and subscribe to this channel, and subscribe to our other channel as well. Leave a comment on this video. Leave a comment on all of our, if there's any other One Piece videos on our channel, just to help, especially since we're starting this new channel. People aren't getting the notification for this when it drops.
Share it around.
People aren't seeing this. It's not showing up normally when we post a video. Whatever, 1,000 people will just, like, look at it automatically.
So post this in your Discord, send it to all your buddies who are in One Piece. If you're on Twitter, that horrible cesspool, then go over there. We're not over
Twitter
there
anymore.
If you're on X videos, then go over there and post and make a post about it. Yeah, just this is a big thing for us. This is a big deal, and because we really care, we really care about the things we react to, and we really take a lot of pride in giving things a fair shake, doing our review, doing our discussions, giving as much analysis and being invested as we possibly can in the series that we react to. So it just feels like the stars have really aligned right now, and we're really excited, and we hope that you guys are too. We hope that you guys share the love and spread the love, and definitely subscribe here, because if you only want One Piece, you're gonna get it here, and you're not gonna be bothered with a bunch of other nonsense. And if you want other stuff, there's our other channel, and who knows, maybe there's more channels to come for other things. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the reactions here on the channel and all the other content to come. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And we'll see you in the next one.